Introducing Oscar, Stutter-Free Etalon graduate. He struggled to speak without stuttering for 24 years of his life because nobody ever taught him how to listen and tell apart the sounds of speech. Recently, he has graduated from the online 3-day Etalon Unblocking course and liberated his speech.
Now I feel new, I feel replenished, I feel rejuvenated, I feel great. I can walk on waters. I can do anything I set out to do in my life, and to be comfortable in my own skin and to have the feeling that I'm a normal human being like everybody else.
7 years ago, he participated in the online group consultation for people who stutter. Anna Deeter was answering questions about speech and stuttering. Look at this old footage. Back then, Oscar appeared confused. He struggled with understanding of spoken language.
You said that, before, you start speaking, you have to think of all the words, right?
No, I never said all the words.
No, she never said that.
So what did you say? I thought that.
7 years later, he finally joined the 3-day Etalon Unblocking course for the elimination of stuttering. He spoke like this.
Oh, okay, now, well, like, whenever I stutter, actually, like, I lose control, and one of the big, reasons why I feel that, this stuttering for me is an issue is because of the way people respond to me, like, the negative way they react.
Now listen to Oscar's progress report in the beginning of the 3rd day of his class.
Yesterday, I went to the mall and I was able to start 3 conversations with 3 girls that I did not know. You understand? I was talking to them and I was able to speak freely. I saw a girl in the mall, so I went straight to her without hesitating and I asked her a question just to test what I've learned, just to test my speech. That's what I did. So she gave me an answer and I think I talked to her for like 2 minutes or something. Then I was on my way, so I let her go after that, okay? So that was the first approach. So the second one, I saw another girl, right? So I went direct. I told her, like, I just saw you and I wanted to get to know you. So I went direct and she was like, cool. So like we talked for 5 minutes. And after that, I decided to close the deal by asking for a number, but she said she was in a relationship. So when she said that, I said, okay, cool. Have a nice day. That's what I did. But my main goal was to apply what I've learned. That was what I was doing. And so if I go out for the purpose of trying to get a girl's number, I know exactly that this is what I have to do, and I have to do everything possible to make sure that she likes me enough to give me a number. My impression about the Etalon class is that it is the best out there. There's no other stuttering guru in this world that can teach you how to eliminate stuttering. Etalon is the only program out there that I feel that would help any stutterer, I would completely endorse this program, and I will give the go ahead to go and do it because it works. This program is the only way to overcome stuttering. I don't think taking medications or going to a speech pathologist will help you. It's not going to help. They'll just give you an advice to do some breathing techniques or to sit tall, raise your chest out, do your hands like this. These are techniques that I've used before and it never works for me. But right now, I know the norms of speaking. I know exactly what you have to do. I am beginning to train my ears and my mouth to listen to what I have to say, then say it out, or listen to people around me. When I get the information from them, then I would now say what I want to say without fear or without hesitation. I think the first day was like 10 hours or 11 hours or so that was spent for me to really understand what is going on. During that time, I was just listening and I was writing everything down. So if I forget, I can go back to read. But right now, I discovered that writing was not a reasonable thing to do. All I would have done was just to listen appropriately to what you and Roman were telling me. That's all I just had to do, just to listen. And every other thing would fall into place. Roman, you are a good man and you have a good heart. Keep it up, and I support you and Anna Deeter in your mission to help as many stutterers out there as possible. I never ever believed that there will be a time in my life where I would find a solution to a problem that I was born with. Nobody ever believed that I could achieve this. Thank you, Rahman, for the time, for the dedication, and I wish and hope that you are okay at the time, because when we started the class, you were not feeling too well and you had to go to the hospital. And I hope and pray that before you leave this planet, you can help a lot of people that are suffering from this problem. Anna Deeter, you are truly an inspiration. I appreciate what you've done for me and taking your time to explain a lot of things to me and add a lot of questions that sound or seem absurd, but because you understand my perspective and you understand where I'm coming from, you were able to answer my questions, even if these questions were just too extreme. You still went to the point of explaining and allowing me to really understand what is going on. And that, I must say, is great. And that's why I call you an inspiration.
Lots of success to you, Oscar. Enjoy your stutter-free speech.